This is Susan. My friend Jen gave me her Google Hangouts. We're off to a good start, just met each other. She wants to know how many women I'm chatting with on Hangouts. And I'm the first man she's chatting with. She wants a pic of me. This is a good one. A little scary. She wants to know my occupation. She used to work in a restaurant, but she's not working right now. And then she starts talking about the whole internet dating thing. What do I think about it? She's originally from Michigan. She lost her mom in a motor accident and her dad met another woman. So painful. I'm like, yeah, it does sound painful. She's in Florida with her grandma and wants to know the name of my car. We'll come back to that though. Wants to know if I would love to be in a relationship, and then wants to see another picture of me. I was proud when I took this picture. And she does say it's great. So once again, she asked me about the name of my car. I'm like, yeah, I call her Betty. There's nothing like driving with the windows down so I can feel the cool air blow across my bald head while riding Betty. She wants to have an online relationship. What do I expect from a relationship? Definitely pig trust. For you newbies, I do explain that later on. And then she tells me about her boyfriend, who she caught cheating with her friend, whose name is Mary. And I'm like, I don't like that, Mary. And she's just like, what would constitute a perfect day for you? Then she wants to know if I have the ability to make a woman happy in life. And I'm like, we're back to the interview thing. How many cute bald guys are you interviewing right now? And this is where I'm like, we gotta have pig trust. It's like the old saying goes, I trust you like the pig trusts the mud to keep it cool. We need that kind of deep pig trust. She's like, oh, okay. She wants to know what countries I've been to, and I know what all of you are thinking. Why didn't I throw Nigeria in there? I don't want to scare her off yet. Same thing here, dream destination. Not throwing in Nigeria or Ghana. She would love to call me sweet names. I say that's okay, and I'm gonna call her Sue Bear from now on. She wants a picture of me, so I send her the picture that makes every woman fall in love with me. And then she delves right in to this question.
So when did you lost your virginity?
And she wants to suck my d***. And I tell her my d*** would like that. Her and her grandma are unhappy at the moment. They've got some problems. Oh boy. I'm like, what's the problem? Well, she was supposed to go to Walmart to get some Google Play card, you know? She loves watching movies online, reading some interesting novels online with grandma. But she doesn't have any money at the moment. And if I get that for her, she's gonna get me a surprise. So naturally I ask, what does Granny like to watch? She likes to watch online movies like Titanic and play music games, okay? So can I get the card? Do I have a Walmart there? Yeah. And then she goes and ruins the surprise. She really wants Granny to be happy. I want to know Granny's name. Jane, Granny Jane. So she's working on this sexy video. I'm like, does Granny Jane know about any of this? I'm like, just be careful. Don't let her walk in on you. She told Grandma I'm getting the card. Granny Jane is really happy. She wants to know which store I'm getting the card at. She asked me specifically to go to Walmart, so she's gonna work on my video though.
Whose company would you enjoy?
That means a date, not like just going around with the crowd. Just me and the girl. Well, that's all right. Only what girl?
Well, one thing you can consider is looks. Woody thought of Janice and how good-looking she was.
But she's a real bitch, so he went on 65 Square's dating square. He got a real honey who didn't try and pull a romance scam on him. And she died of COVID because she was a no-masking anti-vaxxer. Oh, yeah!
How's your day going? Guess you got the card, right? Where have you been? Where have I been? Well, I was in a car accident. My friend Phil sent her some messages. Let's check out what Phil had to say. So these are some messages from my friend Phil, just letting her know what's going on. I wouldn't let him look at my phone. She's sending some crazy pictures and I don't want him to see. That'd be intrusive. So I finally get back to her. I tell her that Phil had been messaging her, so she'll go check those out. She wants to know about the card. Like, it's with the vehicle. I'll have to collect my things from it soon. And she'll be expecting it soon. So I'm gonna have to go get that. Tell her I'm getting out today. Okay, she's gonna be waiting for the card. Send the card, have been waiting. I'm like, I'm still not feeling 100%. I need to get to my totaled car. You seem impatient and uncaring. Oh, guess you're tuning me around. You don't really want to get the card. I'm like, I already have the card. I guess you just don't care about me. She's okay, send it, honey. Are you feeling better now? I'm like, no, I'm home, but still so sore. Can you try and get the card in your car now? Like, you don't care about me, only the card. She just really wants Grandma to be happy. Like, just not me? She wants to have fun with me today. She really loves me. I'm like, I think Granny would understand. Here, can I talk to her?
Yes.
Well, I didn't get Granny's contact information, but she has a video prepared. Are you going to your car now? I'm like, no, I'm hurting and in bed. Oh, you don't care about me, my Sue Bear. But here she's trying to tell me she cares. I don't really believe her yet. She says, I promise Grandma I'll be getting the card, and she's been waiting and I'm letting her down. Like, you're just lying to get a card. You don't care two licks about me. What happened to you, honey? How do you mean? I care a lot. Send me pics of you. So sorry, I hope you feel better soon. I'm feeling a little better. Oh, she's happy. Is the card with me now? I'm like, you're obsessed with the card. She has the video now. Send the card. I'm like, I can't believe I thought you cared. Again, you keep fooling me. You're obsessed. I'm like, conversation with Susan. Good morning. Where's the card? How are you? Where's the card? Not feeling well. Where's the card? She thinks that's funny. She just wants Grandma to be happy. I'm like, you can't go 3 messages without asking for money. I'm like, proof. Oh. I don't message her for a few days, and then a few days later, I'm like, finally got to the car today. First time since the car accident. Looks pretty bad. I'm like, I don't think the card made it. The card's bad. Can't use it, honey. She misses me so much. But then she starts asking for the card again. I'm like, can I talk to Granny Jane? I mean, Granny Jane's on Hangouts too, so.
Ooh, how convenient.
So here we go. Granny Jane. Hi. Like, Granny Jane? She wants to have pics of me. I tell her I was in an accident. I send a picture. Yo! She wants to know if I'm her granddaughter's boyfriend. Yes! Granny's trying to tell me she was so worried about me she couldn't eat. I'm like, no, she was just worried about the card. She didn't care how I felt. And it hurt real bad that she didn't care. Then Granny's like, what happened to the card, Chad? I try to change it up a little bit. I'm like, do you think I could come down when I'm healed? Her daughter told me she would be coming. That her daughter, it's her granddaughter. I just noticed that. Granny Jane's so sweet. But then she asked for a Google Play card tomorrow, $100. She really needs to watch some movies online, especially Titanic.
The heart, it has to do stuff like go on.
I'm like, I own the DVD. I could mail that to you. You can watch it whenever you want. She just wants me to rush to the store. I'm like, give me your address. I'll just send you the DVD. I don't even have a car yet. She's gonna wait for me online until I get the card. And then she has something important to tell me that I'm gonna love. I will also have sometime sexy for you, but promise you will not tell my granddaughter about it. You okay with that? All right, we're back to Susan from Granny, and she said Grandma told her that I'm gonna get the Goggle Play card. She's got the sexy video for me. I'm gonna go to rest. I need to process all of the sexiness. And yeah, again, I'm just instantly crossing her mind. She wants to know if I can get the card because Grandma needs to update her phone. I'm like, well, update her phone? Where does this come from? I don't have a car yet. Do you have Cash App? Have I heard of Bitcoin? Well. Yes! So she sends me the Cash App of Jeff Hall. I'm like, is that an ex-boyfriend? No, that's Mary's boyfriend. Whoa, wait. Mary, you told me your boyfriend cheated with Mary. So is this that same boyfriend? I'm too stunned to speak. This is a new Mary, and the one that slept with her boyfriend was named Susan. I'm like, but your name is Susan.
What is happening right now?
Her name is Susan, they answer to the same name. I'm like, this is getting more confusing. You said Mary cheated with your boyfriend. Now her name is actually Susan, but she went by Mary, and a different Mary is now your friend. Yeah, have you eaten anything yet? I'm gonna jump back to Granny on this one. Without me, she doesn't know if she'd have this big of a smile on her face early in the morning, but still wants to know if I've gotten the card.
Nope.
I tell her I still want a car. She reminds me that she's got some sexy time for me. I'm like, you were clear. I'm intrigued. I'm not sure about how Susan's gonna feel about this. She thinks we should sneak. Now back to Susan. I'm like, I'm just too confused right now. What was your ex-boyfriend's name? She says John. And that's where I just go with it. Damn it, John and Mary Susan, how could they do this to you? And I try to send $1 on Cash App. Payment cannot be accepted at this time. I'm like, who is Jeff Hall? Was he involved in some bad business? Why isn't this going through? It's her friend's boyfriend, but can I try Bitcoin? And then she sends a Bitcoin code. Like, how do I do this Bitcoin thing? Do I have to get this app? And again, she suggests the Bitcoin machine. And again, I'm like, I don't have a car. That's why I suggested the Cash App. She gives me another person's Cash App named Thelma Helton. Like, who's Thelma? So this is Grandma's friend. Like, you should really use your own. I don't need you getting implicated in anything weird. Like, this is kind of sketchy. Who is this Thelma? What secretive, strange business might she be into? Like, I can't think of anybody I would just give my Cash App information to. She trusts her, though. Well, I tried to send $1 to Thelma Helton, and I did a little Photoshop job here. She is excited. Wow. But then it bounced back. My $1 bounced back, failed. And then she just is like, you know what? Maybe we just try the Bitcoin. This is back to Granny. I don't like jumping back too much because it gets confusing, but they are echoing the same thing at the same time. Here's when she's telling me Thelma's her friend. I never asked her. She just popped in. Thelma's my friend. I trust her. Then I told her and sent her the Photoshop that I paid, and she tells me I'm caring. And then right away, at the same time that Susan is going to tell me this, she tells me when it fails to try the online Goggle Play card. Back to Susan, this is when it failed, and she right away is like, how about Bitcoin? She tries to give me instructions on how to do that, asks me if I would love that. Nope. I'm like, this just seems complicated for Titanic. How about just an address? I'll send the DVD. Now here is when Granny says to send a card online, she's telling me the same thing. To send to this address, gives me a link, and you'll notice I'm not saying a lot. I'm kind of busy. I'm not really, I just throw her a bone here and there. I'm going to buy a car today, finally. That's nice. Okay. Another great Photoshop job from me. I got a car! Sue Bear loves it. She just wants to know if I got the card. When I do go to the store, I take a picture. I'm like, they don't have the Goggle Play here. And this is when she wants Apple or Steam. Would I love to get the Steam? You bet I would. Like, are you coming Thursday? Yeah, she's coming Thursday, and today's Thursday, and here she... No, just kidding. This is one she keeps dropping on me. Guess you have got the card? And Granny's doing that too. Guess you have got the card now? And here I drop on her. I'm concerned about Granny. She's just waiting for the card.
Listen.
I gotta tell you about Granny. She wants me to send sexy photos. Oh, I will be mad at her. Did you get the card? She told me to keep it a secret, but I feel you deserve to know. I couldn't hold that in any longer. Oh, okay. But did you get the card? And then she thinks I'm just playing games, and she wishes me luck. Here's Granny. I tell her the goggles are all gone. She has something important to tell me about her granddaughter when I get the card. I'm like, what? Has she been lying to me? I keep turning her around. Don't turn around. Let's jump back to Sue Bear. I tell her I'm not playing. I got the card. Really? So I send her one of my used Steam cards. She tells me I'm kind, and she wants me to stop talking to Grandma. Well, I mean, that makes sense, since Granny wants to send me nudes. The card doesn't work. Oh no, what we gonna do? She thinks it's a bad store. I'm like, I got it at the Walmart. I'm outraged. She wants to talk about when she's coming. I'm like, yeah, your flight's coming tomorrow. She can't come tomorrow. She's coming on Friday because there's problems. She needs food stuff for Grandma while she's gone. So she wants $500 for the food stuff. I'm like, I thought I wasn't supposed to talk to Granny after the sexy picture incident. But send it to her. I'm like, so $500 for sexy Granny pictures? I asked for the flight information. She said she'll send it tomorrow when she gets the $500. But she wants to know how much I can afford for the market today. I tell her, pig trust, I got you, boo. I'm like, no, I got the $500 for the market. And she's like, can you try to at least get $300? I'm like, $300? I can get the $500, but just tell Granny no naughty pics. She's like, yeah. And she should be ashamed of herself for trying to steal her granddaughter's man. Oh. Now she's preparing the video. She tells me she loves me more. Someone pointed this out. I never say I love her, but she loves me more. May I trust you? I'm like, you have my pig trust. Hi, honey, I guess you have the card? I send one of my fake cards. Honey, send me the receipt of the card. Can't use without the receipt. Are you with the receipt? Now, in the meantime, I got the IP addresses of Susan and Granny, who are both in Lagos, Nigeria, with a very similar IP address. She told me the card wasn't working and asked if I can go to a Bitcoin machine. I send her the IP addresses. I'm like, both you and Granny are in Nigeria. Like, you lied to me. You're a dirty scammer, aren't you? And she just says, not, and then blocks me. I know that's really anticlimactic. You're gonna all like, but she was annoying, you have to admit. If you are contacted by a scammer like this, just block. Don't engage. Trust me, it's not worth it. Do you want to learn more about how to protect yourself from scammers like this? Check out the nonprofit Defend's website at helpusdefend.com.